Hey guys, it's Joey from Team Genetrix here with my Harpie deck profile. I finally completed it a while ago, just haven't deck profiled it, and so I'm going to do that in Mermails tonight. So I'll start off with the monsters. 3 Harpie Queen, just the most basic. You want to run 3 because A, it's a huge beater, and B, it gets you your field spell, which is what it's that good.
It's good.
Yeah, so run it at 3. My favorite Harpie of the deck, 3 Harpie Chandler. Great addition to the deck, probably what gave it its boost and its go power. Added a huge dimension to the deck along with, because A, you can get it another level 4 going to rank 4. B, you could get Harpie's Pet Dragon, and if you run it, yeah, if you run it, you could Tempest too. I don't run Tempest because I don't like it, but super good. Probably my best, or my personal opinion is it's the best Harpie of the deck. 3 Harpie Dancer, great for just popping fodder and just having a recurring monster. So I run 3 because
it's almost Wind Up Rabbit.
Yeah, it's pretty much Wind Up Rabbit, only not once or during either player's turn. But yeah, it gets under Bottomless, which is super key. And there's so many things you can do with it that just can kind of manipulate the field spell to where you get so many more pluses and pops. It's great. 3 Harpie Lady, or 2 Harpie Lady 1s, 1 Cyber Harpie Lady. This is I started with this because I thought about it and I haven't changed it since. This works perfectly for me. Harpie Lady 1 gives a boost to the whole field, pretty much, and Cyber Harpie Lady is just a beater by itself. So some people run 3 of her just because of the fact that it's a big beater by itself, but I like when I Hysteric Party and I can give my whole field a boost, because sometimes those 5 monsters will give me game by itself. So I like 2 Harpie Lady 1s. And then to round off the Harpie monsters, 1 Harpie's Pet Dragon for the rank 7 engine, I guess you could call it. I don't, whatever. Wouldn't run more than 1 because this card sucks in your hand, and personally, I hate this card. I fucking hate it, but it's good for.
It's like your photons.
Yeah, it's good for overlaying, and that's it. Sometimes you can attack with it, but screw that. Sephiroth, Return, Dead, Fiendish Chains, and Parties. And it's a wing beast, so why not? And then I tack in 1, well, I guess you could call it attack, 1 Thunder King, just because it's good against this, current meta with Boojins, Fire Fists.
Kill Boojins.
Whatever.
Do it.
And it doesn't hurt this deck that much, because really the only thing you add that it would hurt is Sign, but I'm not gonna Thunder King and then try and discard or pop Sign while it's on the field. I'm not stupid, and so really good against the current meta. So I'd run it if I were you. Plus this deck is super back row heavy, so you can just summon this and set a bunch and then be safe for a while. Onto the spells, 3 Hunting Ground, your MST of the deck. It allows you to not run MST, which I actually like, and granted, if you face a deck that has no spells and traps, super dead. But same with MST, and with this, it's a Harpie card, so you can also discard it with Chandler and still get the effect off, and so that's nice. But with MST, it would just sit in your hand dead.
You can just side it out, too.
Exactly, and so I like Hunting Ground in the fact that it's your MST in the deck, only it's a lot more because it's a field spell, therefore it's reoccurring, and it's whenever it is, not once per turn, so it's super good, and just when your opponent sees it on the field, they don't want to set anything, and that's also good because then you don't have to worry about anything. 3 Sign, would not recommend running less than 3, because if you do, you're stupid and sell the deck. Another great addition of the deck, because it just so many things you can do. I mean, you can activate it, add Egotist, set it and pop it with this guy. Hunting Ground, discard it with Party. I run Divine Wrath and Phoenix Wing Blast. There's just so much you can do, and you can even bluff it as a back row and see if your opponent will blind MST it, which is trollsy as shit, and it's hilarious when it happens.
Blind MSTing's for bad people,
it is.
though, like me.
And then my last spell is Book of Moon, just because it's a great. It's like a trap, so I like playing it in a lot of decks unless I'm like super tight for space. Onto the traps, 3-stack party, aka your win condition slash just when your opponent sees this, they know that they can kind of stop it or that it's game, because generally I want to wait for this to like activate it until I have at least 3 or 4 harpies in my graveyard. 5 is really nice when that happens, and so granted drawing this first turn sucks, so that's why drawing
You just work into it anyway.
yeah, exactly. I mean, drawing it sucks because it's something that you can't really utilize first turn, but at the same time, as long as they don't destroy it, you just have a safety net right here. And so I like running 3. I'd recommend it if you play the 3 dancer and whatnot. Alright, and then defense traps, 3 Fiendish Chain. Maybe a bit overkill, I don't care. I like this card, and with this deck, Fiendish Chain is super good because they could like go into a if it's a kind of deck that kind of relies on one monster, just kind of builds up to one monster, you can Fiendish Chain it and then wait until your turn to get over it, and then you can pop the dead Fiendish Chain. Either pop it or return it with Zephyros with the or pop it with the Hunting Ground or return it with Zephyros, whatever. It's never dead, pretty much.
Staples.
Solemn Warning. I guess one of Solemn Warning, Bottomless Compulse, and then for my discarding stuff for either Sign or Hunting or Harpie's Pet Dragon, I run 2 Phoenix Wing Blast and Divine Wrath. I like this card, but at the same time, sometimes it's dead a lot. Well, okay, not a lot, but because that kind of contradicted itself. I don't know yet, because I guess I'll do a little more playing with it and just seeing how much time, like how many times I can use it and how many times it's dead. But if I don't like it anymore, I'll probably take it out for another one of these or Regeki Break. I don't know. I like this at the same time because it can give your opponent a dead draw and along with returning Exceeds. Last traps, 2 Mirror Force, 2 Deep Prison, Torrential, just because your opponent can overextend like a bad boy and then you punish them. Okay, so one of for Exceeds. Got Cowboy, Abyss Dweller, Maestroke, Steel Swarm, Silent Honors, and Queen Dragon Djinn, and then for the game 2s and 3s, Crazy Box. Don't have a Exciton, or else I'd probably either take out a Maestroke or Steel Swarm, but still, I mean, with our locals, no one plays Heretic Rulers, but Steel Swarm is good. Thing my friends hates, 3 Lightning Chidori. Did it do it again?
So much.
Okay, no, it didn't. Yeah, this is a dick card, and your opponent fucking they'll try anything to get over it or try and stop its summon because it's so good. And then another broken card, Zero Fine, just so good.
Damn.
Oh, it's so good. I love this card. It's easy to make, really easy to make actually, and it's so broken and.
It's good.
I run it,
Yeah.
and then Harpie's Phantasmal, because if your opponent's deck relies on targeting and like beat power,
It's kind of situational though.
yeah, they're under 2,000 or 6,000. Go into this, and you pretty much got game. And for the rank 7s, Big Eye, Draco Sack. It's up to you.
Run both.
Yeah, run it, fucking run it, Master Blades if you want. I don't care. I wouldn't run more than any of them because once you use Harpie's Pet Dragon, you're done unless you can have a party set or something. But that's the deck. Super nice, fun deck to play. I love it, and I'm glad I made it. And hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back with Jordan's Grand Soul Psychics and my Mermails. So, peace.